Good morning. I'm back on trail again. Spent 2 days in Mount Shasta. Went and did a resupply there, took a 0. And now I'm heading to Etna. I got some new socks and some new shoes while I was in town. My socks got holes in them and my shoes were just falling apart. My new shoes helps me run like the wind. Forrest Gump. Well, this place is a real dump. I'm in the middle of this 3,000-foot climb. It's almost straight up, so I gotta take a break. Lunchtime, almond cashew crunch pro meal on the go bar. It's a long name, but it looks very good. I feel like a goat, a mountain goat. I know I look like the southbound end of a northbound mountain goat. Stay. When you're through hiking, you're dependent upon the kindness of strangers to get you from one place to another. Sometimes you can walk to the laundromat or the grocery store and stuff like that, but to get back to the trailhead, sometimes it takes a long time. Edgar, who is the manager of the local outfitters in Mount Shasta, gave me a ride back to the trailhead this morning. Such a kind guy, and I really appreciate him doing that for me. I got in a lot of miles today, 21, I think 21.3 or something like that miles today. And I've already eaten, and I'm dressed for bed, as dressed as I'm gonna be. And so I am going to hit the hay. And so again, as always, I will see you in the morning. Good morning. Another day to hike and get a little bit closer to Canada. This was my view from my campsite last night. And the other view was Mount Shasta, but it was kind of not cloudy, but it's kind of hard to see last night. Yesterday, 3,000-foot climb. Oh my goodness, it was unbelievable. In the exposed sun, and it was hot yesterday. I think it got up to like 96 or something. And man, this morning it was cold. And it's supposed to rain today. I'm not real sure, but anyway, it's a little bit cooler than it was yesterday, which I'm glad. I'm going to put this backpack on my back and we're going to get some trail this morning. You know, I don't need a lot of variety in my life. I can eat the same food, sleep in the same bed, stay in the same house, be married to the same wife. I just don't need a lot of variety. When you do a through hike like this, it's nothing but variety. You stay in you sleep in a different location every night. It might be the same tent, but it's a different location. You drink from a different water source all throughout the day. You basically walk on a different path. Sometimes the trail can be just nothing but rock, and sometimes it can be real smooth. And sometimes the trail goes up in elevation, and then sometimes all day long it just goes down. So it's nothing but variety. So if you want to have variety in your life, do a through hike. I don't know who this Sisson Callahan is, but he's probably a cousin. I don't like the looks of that cloud. Lunchtime again, and I've got a fantastic view of Dead Falls Lake. So, on the menu is Lenny and Larry's The Complete Cookie, peanut butter. And then, of course, is lovely water. Well, the rain held off as long as it could, and now it's coming down. Well, this registers as a 0 on the fun meter. I'm hiking in the rain. I'm hiking in the rain. I think it's starting to taper off now. Man, I was just about running to get to this campsite. So I'm glad that I got my tent set up in time, and I just hope it doesn't rain real hard. It's been raining for 3 hours straight. At least it's not thundering and lightning. Well, I survived. Man, what a night. Whew. I don't mean in a good way. Man, it had to be a Category 5 hurricane that came through last night. Man, I was trying to outrun those clouds, the thunder and lightning, and I just barely got to this campsite, and within 10 minutes of having my tent set up and I threw everything in the tent, it started raining. And I don't mean just raining, hail, and then, I mean, it just came down. So a lot of things in the tent that got wet. Not real wet, but a lot of splashback from the rain hitting the ground and then splashing back inside the tent. So as soon as I get to a place where the sun is out, then I can just put everything out and try to dry it out today. So nothing to it but to do it, get packed up, and get back on the road again. When you're on a through hike, sometimes you get into the habit of just getting miles in, just putting one foot in front of the other. But I realize that the things that I'm seeing now, trees, the bushes, the lakes, the rocks, the experiences that I'm having now, I'll never pass this way again. So I'm gonna soak in everything I can while I'm here. It doesn't mean that you don't try to get from point A to point B as quickly as possible, but just realize that you'll never pass this way again. You just take everything in a little bit easier. I think I have some company for the night. Yeah. Last night, thunder and lightning. Tonight, cowbells. I just finished dinner a little while ago. I had a ramen bomb. If you're not sure what a ramen bomb is, I don't know. Look it up somewhere, Google it or whatever. I got 20 miles in today, 20.7 to be exact, and I've got 34 miles left to get into Etna, where I'm going to go in for a resupply. I'm going to bed, and again, I hope you don't stay up real late tonight. Hope you get to bed as well. Not as early as I've been getting to bed, but I hope you have a good night. Good morning. I'm all packed up and off and rolling down the trail. Whoever said we need more cowbell didn't know what they were talking about. Last night, those cows, I don't think they ever went to sleep. And their cowbells went all night last night. One night, thunder and lightning and rain. The next night, cowbells. When you're out here on the trail, you're not really alone. You're not by yourself. You're always leapfrogging and meeting, other hikers at different places like a water source or something like that. There's several hikers that I've been kind of leapfrogging along the trail. There's these two teenage boys. I think one's 15 and one's 18, if I'm not mistaken. Their trail name is Thing 1 and Thing 2. But anyway, there's all kinds of people on the trail, and like I said, you leapfrog back and forth and see them at different places, and especially at trail towns. I've already eaten. I've stopped here for the night. I did 21 miles today, so that only leaves me at 13 miles into Etna. And so I've got a motel there. I'm going to resupply and then take care of everything I need to take care of. So anyway, I'll see you in the morning, and hope you get a good night's rest. I'm going to go to sleep. Well, I didn't have thunder and lightning and rain like I did the other night keep me up, and didn't have cowbells all night keep me up, but I did have a goofy deer coming around my tent trying to get to the salt, I guess, the sweat off of my trekking poles. But guess what today is? Today's town day. So I got 13 miles to get into Etna, and so I'm going to get going. Good morning. Well, I made it throughout the night. That's a good thing. I don't try to make long-term goals or look too far in the future. I try to make just short-term goals. In other words, just worry about getting to the next campsite. And then when you get up in the morning, just worry about getting to the next water source or getting to the next campsite. And don't look too far in the future. If you were in Campo and you thought to yourself, man, I got 2,650 miles to go, you'd get real discouraged. I try to look at this trip from Mexico to Canada not in one long stretch, but I try to look at it as going from one trail town to the next trail town. But I did look at my Gut Hooks app and found out that I was 105 miles from the Oregon border. All right, don't think about it. Well, I made it to Etna, got checked into my motel, gonna get a bite to eat and do some laundry and then resupply and then head out of town. Nice little town. Everything's within walking distance. Seems like it's very, very hiker friendly.